Testar. Okay, let's start by adding something for the mail delivery. Working on something for the working on the mail delivery. We have 5 mailboxes, so the delivery should be after picking up the mail, then going towards the mail. Move this window. So the player collects all the mail, returns all the mail. Our system is not working. No one in town can get the mail. Maybe you can collect the mail. It's in a box of blue boxes all over town. Let's go outside, pick up all the mail. 5 collection boxes. Lots of mail here, better take it. 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 Down and return it to postal service. Give it to the lady. Thank you for collecting all the mail. Now I can deliver it. Mailbox with name A. Mailbox with the name A. And let's check the inventory. Inventory is full. So maybe add a canvas layer or a mail. Also add the quest. Where's the quest? Control quest panel. When we get the mail quest, add it to control. Game manager. Display text. Let's look at code. When interact. Is all mail taken? Yes. Mail was. Is quest active? Mark as active. When mark as active. Game quest. Let's add a reference to control panel. Control quest. No. Let's add it to panel. Or the container. Let's call it quest container. And let's add, what is this? Button. So let's add button when, okay. When the player gets the quest, new button will be added. Mark as active. Then we can add a button with the text on it. So var node button new and node quest markers, no, quest container. Let's add the node as child, add child node, and there should be a new button. Let's remove the placeholders. Make sure it's a button for now. And node. Text, yes, text it is. And it should get the title of the quest. Title. And let's see what happens when we do it. What do we have? Title. Get all mail. No. Collect all mail. Yes, collect all mail. Try it out. Look in the journal. Quest log only says flowers. Try again. System is not working. Nobody in town can get their mail. Maybe you can collect mail. Okay, it should be in the journal now. Collect all mail. Now only question is look, go outside, collect all the mail. Lots of mail here. Now we can collect it. Lots of mail. Lots of mail. Maybe a text box here for when we click. The button for now will be fine. But should it be a new UI when delivering the mail or just pop up canvas window? Let's look. Let's go outside. Check on the mail. Number 1. Go inside again. Now we got the quest. It's in the journal. Let's go and have a look. We can collect the mail again. Yes, we can take the mail. Lots of mail. Lots of mail. Lots of mail. And No items. Lots of mail, better take it. And back to the postal service. Give it to the lady. Thank you for collecting all the mail. Could you please deliver it to? Quest log, yes. And now we can deliver mail. Okay. Maybe when the quest is complete we mark it as green. Let's see. Let's add another reference. Reference to quest. What should we call it? Button. Reference to the button that's in the journal. Quest container, yes. So our button will be a reference to the node. And when it's marked as complete, let's set the text to green. Button. Color override. Where can the color override be? Item. Theme colors. Theme font color. I'm making documentation. Docs. Button. Latest stable version. Font color. Default text color. Okay, it's not there. It's under the theme properties. Can be the color override. Here we go. Let's see if we can get the theme to be green. Make it bright green. Now it should be green when it's marked as complete. Let's have a look. Start by talking to the boss, the mail boss. Let's walk up. Do we have the quest? Yes, we do. We have collect all the mail. Lots of mail here. Better take it. Better take it. Better take it. Better take it. Still collect all the mail in the journal. Now let's give her the mail. Thank you for collecting. Let's have a look. Journal. And it's now green. Perfect. Collect all the mails done. Maybe it should have a check mark too, I don't know. But let's also add to the inventory every time we pick up. See what the mailbox says. Zero, 1. So every time we pick up mail, here's the collection boxes. Collection box is full, false. Let's do the same there. Let's add a reference to no, we can't. Yes, we can. Let's add a reference to the container for the inventory. Container inventory. A reference to the button for inside. Button. And now when pick up mail, more node button new. Let's give it some text. Text mail, collected mail, collected mail, and in inventory, add as child, add child, so now our inventory will be full. Yes. Nothing in the inventory. Talk to the mail boss. And go up. Collect mail. Number 2 first. Collected mail. Yes. And another one. Another one. Should be free now. Yes. 4 and 5 mail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Now when we drop it off, should remove it from the inventory. Get mail. Quest get all mail is complete. Show message. What message? Number 2. Okay. It is complete. It's marked as complete. First time it's marked as complete. So it should be hide all. Should we need to reference all collection boxes? Okay. Button equals node. Button equals the node. So now every mailbox has the reference. So why was it not showing? They are all collection boxes. Then mailbox, when the quest is complete, should be able to find all boxes. Okay, all boxes. Probably needs a get tree. Get tree. Get nodes in group. And what node is that? Collection boxes. Now we have all the boxes. Let's loop it. All box in boxes, and let's hide the button again. Box button hide. Let's see. Let's go collect all the mail. Start quest. Can you collect all the mail? Run outside. Lots of mail here, better take it. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have 4 mail. 5 mail. Run to the postal service again. Okay. We have 5 mail. Give it to the lady. Thank you for collecting all the mail. Now we should not have any more of that mail. Let's try it without the items. Let's look into the inventory. Get the quest. Run outside. Lots of mail, lots of mail, lots of mail, mail, lots of mail. Inventory, 5 mail. One down. Let's deliver the mail to her. Thank you for collecting all the mail. Look in inventory, and all the mail is gone. Now we have the new mail. That is be delivered. Now we can pick up the mail, but we also need to deliver it. Let's see what we have. We have quest get all mail is complete. But instead of showing the mail, it would be better if we create the mail in the function to be consistent. Mail address to be. Mail ABCD. Let's go down to the boss, mail boss lady. Mail boss lady. She has mail here. But what if instead of being references, maybe do like this? Let's not have it as an export. Mail ABCD. Now yeah, it probably should be exports. Let's see how they look. They need to be assigned. But what if we use strings here? That mail A, B, C, D, string, address to A, maybe the address could be a message here. If we use the node message, game message, mail to A, mail to B, Mail to C. E. B. Mail ABC. A. B. C. Now addressed to D. Addressed to E. And now we use those. Game message A. Yes. Game message. That will help with the translation later. And let's put them in place. 5 mails to be delivered. Is it also possible to maybe do an array here? Export more mail to be delivered. Array of maybe game messages. How will that show up? Yes, that was pretty good. And now boxes, get noted in group collection boxes. Now we hide all the boxes, but we need to get the mail. So we need a reference. We have a reference already to game actor inventory. Let's call it container inventory. Container inventory. Now gonna need 6 buttons, 1 for every mail A, B, C, D. So what's the best case? Just we need to create a new button for every. Should call it create button. Maybe let it return a button. Maybe we just add text. So more, call it button equal button new and button.text is the text and return button. Now we won't have any reference. Mail ABC. Maybe a helper function add button to inventory. Again, can use a void here. Let's call it button. Now we have container inventory. Add child button. So now the mail should end. No, we still need to add it. Add button to inventory. And now then it should be no. Create button. Let's do the create button inside for now. Create button. Mail. A. Text. We should get 5 mails. A, B, C, D, E. We'll remove the collected mail and we add the mail that is to be delivered. Creating a button, adding the button to inventory. See if it works. First get the quest, then run outside, pick up all the mail. Lots of mail here, better take it. Lots of mail here, better take it. Take it. Take it. Run back inside. 5 pieces of collected mail. Give it to the lady. Thank you for collecting all the mail. No crash. Let's open up. Yes, we have 5 buttons for the mail. Perfect. Maybe just add a little helper node here. Node. Put all the mail in there. Mail to be delivered. Mail to be delivered, yes, perfect. Extends node. Look here. Script, game message. Why is it up here? Here we go. No, 2 spaces. And let's add for another language. So we remember it. Another language code. What language should we choose? Maybe Polish for now. Fixed Polish. Let's call it default language. Default language string. English. No English. Let's call this one Polish. Let's see what happens. Fixed PL. English. No. English. English default language string. Polish. Mail to be delivered, yes. I wonder if these are referenced. Start get mail quest show message. Is there anything to gain to put them in the same? I think we should call it messages. Messages, mail to be delivered. Might even do another control node. Node. Let's call it messages, see how that works out. Messages. Messages. Mail to deliver. Mail to deliver in messages. Then maybe these three should go there too. Let's see if all these, if it still works, if the references are intact. Let's go up, pick up all the mail. Lots of mail, better take it. Lots of mail, better take it. Lots of mail, better take it. In the journal, no. Collected mail, collected mail, collected mail. Let's run down. Oh, not press the door. Do the quest again. Collect the mail. Run up. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Let's not press the door again. Thank you for collecting all mail. Look at the journal. All mail is collected. And inventory items. Yes. Problem is, maybe this should be. Maybe they should just be inside. Separate canvas layer. Control. Just to be listed as we deliver it. So should you access the mail by the inventory, or when you press the mailbox, get a choice. No, probably should be inventory and use. But then the button should also have be linked to the correct mailbox. And then it should already be in the inventory. Then it should be in the inventory. Where is it? In inventory here. Mail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when pressed, we should link the pressed. When you press the button, see what mailbox. Does the mailbox have its own script? No, it does not have its own script. Is it enough to be... Should it have its own script or just be... its own class? I think it's important enough to require its own class. Process, interact. Let's look in the script folder. Scripts. Scenes. Create new script. Inherits from game. Interact. Game interactable. It should be mailbox. Mailbox, yes. Inherits from game interactable. Okay. Function interact, void. That's it for now. We do have the game message. The default should be read message. No. Let's create new type. As for now. Can we convert this? Ooh, we had a lot of things. Change type to mailbox. We have a mailbox? No, we do not have a mailbox yet. Class. Class name. Game. Mailbox. Okay, we should have it now. Change type. Mailbox. Yes, game mailbox. Let's see. It's now a mailbox. Target. Signals on interact. Game message show. Game message show. Shows the message on interact. Yes. Should we give it a mark correct mail? Or should I use the boolean? It's What mail would this require? What's mail A? Let's see. What does the mailbox do? A, B, C, D. Let's show this. Hide this. We'll disable this for now. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mails. And if we use the mail on a mailbox, let's get function deliver mail. Maybe true or false later, I don't know. Void. As for now. But then it will only be when pressed it will be tied to just that node. It should scan every Is it the player that has the interaction maybe? Let's look at the player. Interactable target. Maybe the player should have use inventory function. We're inside the player. Let's look. Let's start with this, see what happens. Function. Use inventory item. Check. Interactable target needs to be something. If interactable null. Let's break it up right there. This could be a node. Call it item. Remove this export. This could have a script attached. Maybe mail to be delivered. Mail to be delivered. Inside quest items. Yes. And this would then need export variable and connected to mailbox. In mailbox. How would that look? Now has mailbox. Mail to be delivered. So copy paste on the path. Attach the script. Attach the script. Attach the script. Now every item has mailbox it's supposed to go to. Mailbox A. Mailbox. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's also add an error check. If mailbox null, push an error. Name needs a mailbox. So we know there's something wrong. Missing mailbox. Now every mail has a mailbox. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mail to be delivered. But let's also change the mailbox's name. Mailbox A, B, C. Oh, we had a crash. See what got saved. Try again. Start with mailbox 1. A, B, C, B. Just working on the English. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D. Game message. Game message show. Game message show. Collection box. Now all inventory items has mailbox A, B, C, D, E. Every inventory item is connected, so when interact, when pressed, should it use its own function? Use its own function. check if it's in the correct mailbox. Let's see. If used, okay. If used, it's gonna do the reference to the player. Yes, it would be better to name the mailboxes after the location in the world. This is the collection box. This is the mailbox. And the mailbox has a name with A. I previously had 001, 005. And the mailboxes. No. Yes, the mailboxes previously had Adamson, and it had Bertson, and it had Carlson, and Davison, and Erickson. And then every mail should have the same mail address to Adamson. But the text should also be a message to help with future translation. But for now, let's add it here. Bertson. Carlson. Davison. Erickson. Now we need a reference to the player. Where is the player? Here we go. We can now talk to the player. So let's call this function use item. And the player needs to what does the player need? The player needs to see. Array, no, the interactable object. Step back. There we go. Let's see. We do. It matches by reference, not by name. The name is just something to have. To remember it. Interactable object, interactable target. Where was I? Let's see, we have... Where's the mail? There. If... Player, interactable target. Null. And we return. We don't need to do anything. We can't use the item right now. And if the interactable object is not a function. Player.interactable object is, it needs to be It needs to be a mailbox. Game mailbox. Then, if the interactable object is if it is a mailbox, it can do what? Let's see what the mailbox can do. Then we check if it's our target mailbox. If it's our mailbox, mail is in the right box now. Just write a quick pass. Else mail is in the wrong box. Let's do another pass. Let's do a print debug. Print debug. Try to use mail without game interactable, maybe. Not important, but this is important. Let's call it right mailbox and wrong mailbox. Can remove the pass for now. Let's remove the comment and keep print debug. Files, it's been updating. Actor nodes. Let's have a look at the console. Comments. Variable signals connections. Let's see, use item. Player interactable null. Let's break it up. Is it a mailbox? Okay, gonna need to show a message. Else print not a mailbox. Not a mailbox. Let's see. Try to use mail without game interactable. Break. Now the signal when pressed should be use item. But we can also could probably connect it all. Pressed. Connect. Connect it to use item. So let's see if we can use the item. It's already visible. Let's drag the window. Inventory, mail rest, debug console. Try to use mail without game interactable. That is correct. Let's see what happens when there's an actor. Not a mailbox. Yes, that is correct. Let's go to a mailbox. Let's go to the... let's use the second one. Then we should get wrong mailbox. Let's do Adamson. Nothing appears to happen. Nothing happens when I click. The signal is connected. Because I got use item before. Not a mailbox. But why do we get nothing now when it is a mailbox? Let's try again. First, we get nothing. Then we get not a mailbox. Let's walk outside. Now, nothing. Why are we getting nothing? Should at least get something. Yes, it is a mailbox. Let's see if we can get that. No, nothing. Plant. It should still be. Let's see. Mailbox. What is this? It's a game mailbox. Extends interactable. Player interactable is game mailbox. Not a mailbox. Why is it not detecting the mailbox? Mailbox. What is it detecting? Int debug. Interactable target. Let's see what it prints. First the boss lady. Area 2D. And then we get not a mailbox. Let's do also parent. Get parent. Let's see again. Inventory. Game interactable. Area 2D. Actor mailbox. Let's go to the mailbox. We get a red arrow. Why is it not responding at all? End up. The inventory appears not to be working at all. Here. Let's try starting it and not talking to the boss lady. Like this. Inventory buttons are not working outside the post office. Why is that? Print debug. Name. Use item. Let's see if we can get some information there. Inventory. Mail A, use item. Mail A, use item. Inventory works all the time. Let's open up again. And the buttons does not appear to be working. Why does the button not work when I open them outside the post office? Do it again. It works. Close it. I open. Can be color rect is blocking. Control fade is blocking once we've done the fade. Let's have a look. Always on top. Remote. Global. Canvas layer. Where is control panel? Here we have the fade. And there's something from fade blocks when we go outside. Yes, the control fade does not... The control fade does not toggle off. There we go. Let's have a look at control fade. Can be canvas. See. Fade finish. Control fade. Reels. What does it play? Does it play fade out? Let's see, teleport. Let's look at the teleport. Where is the teleport? Teleport. Fade in. It plays fade in. It plays fade in and then it waits. Let's have a look. Fade in. Fade in. Could just probably just fix the fade in and have it non-blocking. So, mouse filter, ignore. That should probably do it. It should probably not. System is not working. Thank you for saying keep going. Let's collect. Now we can press. Let's go to the mailbox. It should now be non-blocking. Something is still blocking. Let's have a look at it again. Maybe the color rectangle that's blocking. Mouse stop. Probably the color fade anyway. Can be the input. Color rectangle. Let's see what the filter says. What does ignore do? Okay, let's test both with ignore. Let's see again. This is fine. Let's see what happens. Try it here. Okay, was the correct blocked? Now we can use it. Let's remove some of the debug messages. Debug messages for the mail. I don't think we need this anymore. Save. Yes, it's mailbox. It's right mailbox, wrong mailbox. Not a mailbox. Let's try deliver. Trying to interact. Trying to interact should go to show message. Let's use the inventory. Bertson, wrong mailbox. Wrong. Adamson, right mailbox. Yes. So now we can deliver the mail. Well, at least we can deliver infinity mail. So let's see if mailbox null. So if it's the right mailbox, we can hide it from the inventory. So the button disappears, or the inventory item disappears. But also now, this mailbox, should it be full, or should you be able to put in an infinite amount of mail? Also, the mailbox should be marked with correct mail. But then again, it should also be marked with non-correct mail if you put in more mail. So let's go down to the mailbox. Mailbox. That script is probably gonna be extended then. So it gets... But it is already extended. So we can just add a variable. Is mail correct? Is delivered mail correct? And that says false. And then the mail, if we put in the right mail, or reference mailbox, no, the interact will target the current. To make it easier, let's do help variable. Player, it is selected, not selected. Let's use active mailbox, or game mailbox. Player interactive. No, that would also be wrong. Can Godot do not? Godot is not statement. Let's see if is not should work. Is not. And return. Let's break it right here. And let's move it here. Now we have 2 breakpoints. If it's not a target, target is null, break it up. If it's not a mailbox, break it up. And let's move it back. Unintended. Now we know it's a mailbox. Yes, it's a mailbox. Then active mailbox, just to make it easier. If active mailbox is the right mailbox, active mailbox is the right mailbox. Then we mark the active mailbox as is delivered mail correct true, but also if we deliver the wrong mail, even if it was true before, it's now false. So let's check it. Use item, try to use mail without. Let's just say game interactable. Is null. It makes it easier. Is it not a mailbox? Not a mailbox. So let's see. Item. Mail address to Ericsson. Wrong mailbox. Now it disappeared, but we also want the wrong mail to disappear. So we use the item, hide it, hide item in inventory. And let's try to deliver again. But also, if you deliver the right one, in the end it should not be marked as correct. The flag needs to be private. Let's look in the mailbox code again. Game mailbox. We're gonna need the function. Should we call it just set mail? We're gonna have to leave it for now. Can't figure out a good name for it. Let's just add bug report. Or not a bug report, a to-do. Needs to be locked if set to false. No, we can use another. That would be easier. Is mailbox used? False. Is mailbox empty? Even better. Is mailbox empty? True. Is mailbox empty? True. Can only be set to true if mailbox is empty. Active mailbox is empty and we set it to true. The mailbox should no longer be empty. In fact, the mailbox is mailbox empty. Could probably just call it empty. No need to call it is mailbox empty. Is empty. True. Let's go back. Is empty. Yes, then we change it to not empty. And if not empty, then you can put in the wrong amount of mail. Let's see. Run outside and use the mailbox. Inventory. Let's start delivering the wrong mail. No, let's start with right mail. Right mailbox. Wrong mailbox. Wrong mailbox. Wrong mailbox. Wrong mailbox. Then for the next mission it should be if we return to the postal service and we deliver the wrong mail, she has the mail again because people sent it back. Should you have to pick it up? Should it be put back in the collection boxes? So you have to gather it from the collection boxes again? Probably that. Gather it from the collection boxes again. Return to the post office. So the quest should not be complete, or it should be marked as incomplete if you deliver it. Yeah, probably. If you get all the mail, or if you should just get it at your office. Anyway, this is enough for today. Thank you so much for watching.